It is time once again
to finally talk about Monkey Kid.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so first thing. Welcome back to the Charming Analysis Podcast. I'm Mari.
I'm Jay.
And we're finally talking about Season 4 of Lego Monkey Kid.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this was just so fucking beautiful. But the fucking cliffhanger!
I'm not shocked by it. It's only 10 episodes. Has to end somewhere.
I know, but I was hoping we were going to at least figure out how they beat the guy.
I don't think they beat him. I think that's the point.
Anyway, why don't you talk about what Season 4 is about, honey? Because honestly, this was so good. It was so good.
What's the guy's name?
Asher?
Asher?
Is the...
He wants to take over the celestial
realm.
world.
And he wants...
they trap everybody in a scroll of the past. So they have to go back
basically,
to
it's Journey to the West. It's basically Journey to the West and a scroll.
Yeah.
And apparently, he wants to become the Jade Emperor at this point.
Yeah.
And overthrow him. So, yeah. And Monkey Kid, and MK finds out about this.
And he gets...
And he is... they're basically trying to put a stop to him.
Yeah.
So what did you think of this? Because honestly, I fucking loved this season.
It's always been entertaining, and I liked it. I've always liked my Monkey Kid. Didn't have as much invested in it this season, that much.
Really?
Not really, because it wasn't like... I guess he wasn't a villain, I guess.
It was still good in my opinion.
It was good.
Gosh.
It was good, because I like these characters. There's a difference between me not caring about the characters and me actually liking them no matter what they go through, because it's funny. It's very, very funny, and I like and I love the comedic animation, and I like the fighting animation, and this is nice action show. Monkey Kid is legit a great action comedy.
Yeah. Also, one thing I will point out about this that I was kind of sad that they didn't include much of. We didn't get as much Red Sun as last season, and I'm sad about that.
Are you sad?
Yes.
I am sad. I am very,
He's
very
such
sad.
a good boy, and he didn't even he barely got any screen time.
I know. I am very sad. But there's a lot of sun energy.
Yes.
Lots of sun energy. Lots of sun drama.
But yeah, we also need to talk about this. We get MK origin story, kinda.
He was an orphan and Pixie took him in. That's it.
But you get to try and figure out, like, is Sun Wukong his dad? Is he his dad? No?
No.
I like that we get to actually see more of a bond between MK and Pigsy. Like, that made me happy. And the fact that he calls him son!
Mm-hmm.
It makes me so happy. Oh my gosh, I was so happy about that. Oh my goodness, that made my fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my gosh, damn it. I wish we had more interaction between the two of them. Or at least, like, more about how he raised MK.
This was about their journey, you know?
Yeah. Journey to the West, though, themed, I thought it was interesting.
But I did feel Sun Wukong's absence. Because he's such an entertaining character.
He is.
He's basically gone for, like, the whole season. And I'm like, what?
Well, he was gone for, like, half the season. The other half, he basically is now in a fucking scroll piece.
He's gone, like, you only see him in the beginning of episode 1, and that's it.
That's true. Well,
and
like,
he's such a fun character to be around. I'm just like, why did you sideline my boy like that?
You sidelined 2 of our boys like that.
You sidelined most of our boys like that. You sidelined... Oh.
I also like we got to see, like, a little bit more of, like, the ancestors in a sense. Like, we get to see a little bit more of them before they start their journey. Mm-hmm. But I will say this, though. I was not expecting May's ancestors to be so fucking adorable. Oh, my gosh. I'm surprised we barely got to see him except in his dragon form until now. Like, that made my fucking day as well. He was so cute. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. I will admit this, though. I do like Asher and his companions as villains. Like, I think they're interesting. And I like that we actually get to see what happened, basically the aftermath of, like, Sun Wukong, Macaque, and Demon Bull King basically not dealing with their shit. Mm-hmm. So, I liked that they had fantastic character designs. I want to fucking draw them so bad. But, like, legit, it's interesting to see how persistent he is to get to his goal. And I think out of all the villains I think we've seen so far, minus Red Sun and his family, I think Asher's got to be one of my favorites. I think if I had to pick, it would be the Demon Bull King family first, and then Asher and his team second. They're probably some of my favorite villains.
I don't feel the threat from him.
I kind of feel it.
Don't feel it.
You can tell he's a threat because he gives them that look.
I don't feel it.
Really?
Because it's a Saturday morning cartoon. I want Saturday morning cartoon villains, and that's just not a Saturday morning cartoon villain.
I can kind of see it a little bit, but oh gosh, the fact that at first I thought, oh, it's just gonna be MK and May for like most of the season trying to find everybody,
and then they find everybody pretty quickly. So.
Like, they literally found everybody through the course of, like, I think 3 episodes, maybe 4. So basically, the first half is that, and then the second half is them trying to fight.
I felt the evil. More like emotion
with MK's stuff.
No, that was. I was like, okay, I'm going through the motions of like, oh, it was all my fault. I don't care about those plot lines. I'm like, that's because those plot lines are going to lead to the same, like, conclusion anyway. For me, I don't care about those.
I thought it was interesting.
I don't care about those plot lines. I felt more upset when Bull King and
his family got sucked in.
That was the most.
I will agree.
Sad emotion I felt.
I agree. That was probably, like, the saddest thing out of it.
Just an innocent villain family, I guess. I don't know.
That made me so sad that, like, basically Asher was accusing his, like, wife and son of, like, going on the wrong path. And it's like, dude, get your fucking Chad energy out. Like, he wanted to have a fucking family, damn it. Like, let the man have his fucking family.
Life. At least he accepted his son at the end.
Yes.
Like, oh, thank the fucking Lord.
And also, like, the fact that we finally get some interaction with Princess Ironfan after, like, so fucking long.
I know, she was like, my love, my husband, and I'm like, ah!
That got me so upset. That's probably the saddest thing that happened in that episode.
Which is hilarious. I love those.
It's interesting.
I love those characters so much, man.
It does make me wonder, though, what they're gonna do. So I don't know how many.
Nothing, because they're still trapped. Everyone's still trapped, so it's probably still gonna be the same.
Do you think it's basically gonna be like a part 2 next season?
It's gonna be the Avengers. Everyone's gonna fight each other.
It's gonna be the end game.
It's gonna be fucking end game. And I'm
in
like, cool,
Lego Monkey Kid.
Cool, I guess. But that's like, the more characters you have on the screen, the less
interesting it gets.
Interesting it gets. I like to focus on one side, like character arcs, I guess. But this is an action comedy Lego show, so what can I expect?
I don't know.
I still think it's good. I still like it. A lot.
Okay, so stuff I thought that was interesting about it, and then you can talk about yours, and then we'll talk about the negatives, and then review, and then. Okay, stuff I liked about it. 1, we got to see Red Sun's little, like, chat thingy in the beginning when May was doing, like, the fucking live stream. But that was so fucking cute.
Oh, that wasn't last season. Already.
No, but this was different. I meant, like, when you get to see his little emoji being like, is the noodle boy twist? Is he twist? Like, I was like, damn, I can feel his energy, and it's just in a text form.
I know, he's such a fucking character, which why I'm sad he gets sidelined every fucking season.
Well, not every season.
He got
He did not get sidelined every season. Season 3, he did a lot, okay? He was in most of the episodes in season 3.
Season 1, because he was...
I get it, but season 3, you get to see him again, so that's nice. You are not getting off that screen, honey. I'm watching that.
I know. I'm well aware.
I'm just saying. That was one of the things I thought that was cute. I like that we get to see everyone's ancestors in this format. Mm-hmm. I think my favorite of the ancestors has to be May's. Like, hers is probably the best one, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And you get to see him not be a fucking dragon for once. Whee!
Yay!
Second thing. I like that MK actually got to deal with, like, something, and we get to learn about his past. That made my fucking day.
I didn't mind his past as an orphan. I just didn't care about, like, oh, woe is me.
Well, that's because he's probably just going through the motions. Like, you would probably go through the motions, too.
I went through so many emotions. It was like, the minute he picked up the thing, and I was like, I'm Monkey Kid now. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to deal with the plot line where he's like regretting everything.
It's called It's called he's going through his existential crisis early.
I don't care. For once, let a character not do that.
Well, Jay,
it's done so much to me that I don't care about that storyline anymore. I don't. It's boring.
Okay, I got a couple more things.
What?
Another thing. I liked Asher's design. I think out of all the character designs that were reintroduced in this season, his is probably my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Character design's a little peak. I like it.
Yeah, like the character designs in Lego Monkey Kid are so fucking good.
Something to go off of.
I know, but they're so fucking good. And then you got the I was about to say angel, but the bird guy and yellow long tusk or yellow tusk or whatever the fuck his name is. They were interesting as well, but like, oh my gosh,
what?
Sandy getting back to normal. The only way he got back to normal was because of his fucking cat.
Yeah.
His fucking cat. Not even Pigsy's speech was good enough, and it was so good.
His cat.
Yet the only thing that brought him back was his fucking cat. Mm-hmm. I thought that was so funny. And I was like, damn. That's gotta suck, getting sidelined to a cat. But still, that was probably another funny thing. I thought that was amazing. Kind of like last two things. One, why is the Jade Emperor so fucking huge? Why was he so big compared to everybody else? Is he like a fucking god? Mm-hmm. Was he a fucking god? He was huge. He was like 30 times the size of everybody else. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, it's like really late at night and I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing after that. The fucking cliffhanger broke me. The fucking cliffhanger. Why?
It didn't break me.
Why? Why do you end it on such a fucking cliffhanger? This makes me wonder what they're gonna...
It's fucking 10 episodes.
I know, but I felt like they could have, like, I don't know, done something a little different, or, like, I don't know. So...
You liked it either way.
Yeah, I liked it either way, but still, that cliffhanger is gonna fucking bother me till the next season comes out.
Okay.
Negatives, in my opinion... I feel like the pacing was a bit iffy this season. It was good while they were doing the Journey to the West stuff. And then it went super fast. It's like boop, 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 whew, like so fast near the end. Like the second half just went way too quick. And I feel like they could have told a little bit more in that, or at least like made the final battle over the course of like the season. I don't know. But other than that, like... I liked it. Mm-hmm. What about you?
It was alright. It was alright.
There's
a lot of like, well, Monkey Kid like beats out a lot of other stuff that I would watch anyway. So it's like,
even if it had some sucky moments, you'd still watch it.
Yeah,
I will admit that it does go through a lot of good stuff, and I definitely like watching it. I don't care how bad the season is. I'm still fucking watching it. Let's give our ratings, and then that's the end of the podcast, because I don't really have much else to talk about, unless you do.
I'll give my rating.
All right, I'll give mine first. I give this season probably a 9 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good.
I cannot rate it over the other 3 seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't rate it over the other seasons?
Mm-hmm. It was just more interesting than this.
The other ones are more interesting? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Well, what do you give it out of 10 then? I want to know. Tell me.
6.5.
Give it a 6.5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just kind of surprised you're giving it such a low rating. I thought you were
It's
going to
not
give it a...
low. It's decent.
It's decent. Okay, so that's basically the end of the podcast. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, I'm Mari.
And I'm Jay.
And we're out.